G'day everyone, and welcome to Puerto Escondido, Mexico, and the absolutely beautiful Zicatela beach, which I'm going to immediately focus on now because it's much better than looking at my big head. Have a look at this slice of paradise. A 4-kilometer long, absolutely incredible beach, lined with palm trees, beach shacks, restaurants. That is where I'm staying, right behind us right here. But my plan today is to go for a walk down the entire stretch of the 4 kilometers. Well, I'm going to be starting here, not up there. I'll be starting here and I'm going to walk in this direction. I haven't been to that end of the beach yet, so I'm eager to check it out. But what an absolutely beautiful day we have. It's been like this since I arrived, what was it, 2.5 days ago. Blue skies, very tropical, high humidity. It's hovering around 30 degrees right now. The water is absolutely divine. And yeah, what a place to land in, especially after being in Canada a few weeks ago where it was minus 20 and snowing. So yeah, as you can see, I'm a little bit white. Got a little bit burnt yesterday, so I'll be putting a t-shirt back on pretty quickly after I go for a swim, and then yeah, we're just going to go for an adventure. Now today's all about walking along the beach, and I might go up into the center, up in Puerto Escondido, up the top there, and check that out. And then tomorrow I'm thinking I might hire a scooter and do a little bit of beach hopping. Apparently the beaches north of here are really nice, so I'm keen to go and see those, and without some form of transport like a scooter, it's pretty much impossible. Otherwise you're walking some bloody long distances. And then I'll take you up into the town behind us as well, and check out that, especially at night time where it comes alive. So yeah, let's just start this little adventure and head along this absolutely beautiful beach. So as you can see, absolutely beautifully clean. Now for the amount of people that visit this beach, it is actually quite unbelievable how free of rubbish it is. And I say that because when I arrived here, I was walking to my hotel and thought, I've landed in Southeast Asia again. The back streets here are exactly like you're in Southeast Asia, with the buildings, the motorbikes or the scooters flying around everywhere, kind of dirt roads here and there. You go, oh my God, okay, the beach is probably going to be pretty dirty. But I literally have not seen a piece of rubbish. The water is reasonably clear. I know they do have some issues there with regards to sewage runoff, and that is another story, I guess, about Puerto Escondido, is that it was built on coffee export. It was, or used to be, a small little village, and this was one of the main export hubs for coffee. Now, since the surf was recognized by some Americans in the 70s, this place has absolutely exploded with tourism, all built around surfing. Surfers came first, they discovered this and thought, oh, this is a nice place to stay. Then other tourists on top of that came because they realized, oh, that's a bloody epic beach, let's go for a holiday there. Since then, this place has absolutely exploded. And I was watching a very interesting YouTube video on this last night with regards to how much of a small little village this used to be. Really tight-knit, locals only kind of village, and now has turned into a mega tourist destination. But with that has come almost zero planning with regards to the influx of tourists and the development here. And one of the locals was saying on a video last night that pretty much the sewage system has collapsed because there's no planning surrounding it. You can notice when you're walking down the streets as well, some of them just don't make sense, and some of the hotels and B&Bs or casters here and there, you go, it just doesn't make sense. Like, literally people have built things wherever the hell they want. But In saying that though, there has been some rejections to some major hotel developments in this city so far. The locals have been successful in not allowing certain things to be developed here, but still there is an extreme amount of development here that kind of has taken away, I guess, from what Puerto Escondido used to be. And that's common around the world. These places are always hit tourist radars because they are utterly beautiful. And yeah, it would have been absolutely awesome to see this back in the day, back in the 70s. Just turning up here would have just been as I said, a cute little village and not many tourists around at all, but now it's a mega tourist destination, particularly, I guess, among the backpackers. I don't think I've seen a heavier concentration of hostels than the area where I'm staying now. Literally every building is either a hostel or a boutique hotel. So yeah, that's to me really interesting, and also makes me think like I'm in Southeast Asia. But I'm really interested to see the Puerto Escondido city just in front of us. I don't think there's really a city centre, but there is a big concentration of restaurants and shops and hotels just ahead of us, just here. So yeah, excited to check that out. I won't talk too much more. Let's do a bit more walking and check this place out. It's definitely worth saying that it's actually a really good beach to walk along. There's plenty of firm sand, not too harsh of a slope, but as you can see, with this slope comes a pretty quick drop off into the water. There are sections of this beach that don't have such a severe drop off into the water, and that's up the other end there. I'll go up there a little bit later. It is the more popular end of the beach for swimming and hanging out. But yeah, such a good beach to walk along, especially at just coming up to 10:30 in the morning now. Hardly anyone here, really peaceful, really nice. I think I mentioned the surf earlier, and that's how it was discovered in the 70s with the American surfers that came here. World famous beach for big waves. Some professional surfers rate this in their top 10 most dangerous but also most epic waves in the world when it's pumping. But unfortunately, just like Nazaré in Portugal, I've come at the wrong time of the year to see those big waves. It's unusual because it's not a reef break, this. Obviously it's a beach break, and beach breaks are really not that renowned anywhere in the world for being really world-class waves, except for this one here. This one, people say it's a lot like Pipeline in Hawaii. Obviously Pipeline in Hawaii is a reef break, this is a beach break, but just the size and the shape and the power of the wave, and also how dangerous it is like in the Pipeline. Now, this wave, as I was learning yesterday, has changed a lot because they have put a jetty in up the other end of the beach here, which has affected the sand movement along the beach. Where the sand used to just go along this beach here and drain back out. Now this jetty has kind of stopped that from happening. Now the sand doesn't know what to do. The sand used to create the sand bank out in the water where the waves used to break on, but now that doesn't exist as much anymore. So those big perfect waves do not come as often anymore, which is really disappointing. Again, development, they didn't really consider everything before building something, and that has impacted on the wave. So that's a shame. But in saying that though, when I've been swimming in here every day, a few times a day, and you can feel even just the power of these waves here. It is a proper beach break. It's kind of reminds me of Johanna in Victoria with regards to the power behind the wave, because it literally comes out from the deep ocean. There's nothing stopping it between here and, well, kind of Australia, to be honest. It's It's a huge deep trench out there, then it hits the sandbar not far out and it just explodes. And if you want to see the videos of the big waves in Puerto Escondido, just jump on YouTube. It is absolutely unbelievable to watch, and how unbelievable it would be just to sit on this beach and watch these massive waves, not even 50 meters out, just explode onto the shore. Oh my God, that would be, like Nazaré is to me, a dream to see. So maybe I'll just have to come back during that season and check it out. But until then, we shall continue walking. And this is what I'm talking about with regards to bad development right here. This hotel, or what's supposed to be a hotel, has obviously ran out of funding, and that's what I mean with regards to bad planning. There doesn't seem to be a plan at all within Puerto Escondido. Well, maybe there is a little bit now, but I guess when this hotel right here, which has been abandoned, was approved, there wasn't a plan. There was no financial checking, there was no checking at all, and hence it's now abandoned, which is such a shame. If I had the money, I'd buy it because it's directly across the road from the beach, and we're not too far away from, I think it's almost here with regards to where the huge waves normally break. So what a location. But we're almost there, so it hasn't taken as long as what I thought it would. So excited to get up there and see what this end of the beach is like. Just stopped here for a quick second. Don't know if you can see Zicatela on the top of that building just there. Now that's the name of this beach, as I said earlier on in this video. The name Zicatela comes from a plant. Now that plant had thorns on it, where back in the day there was no buildings at all here. There was a heap of grasslands, native grasses, trees, etc. No buildings at all. So the surfers, when they arrived, and the locals, had to walk across the grass, and they would always get these thorns in their shoes or in their feet. And that thorn is called Zicatela. So that is, they think, why this beach was called Zicatela, because of the thorns on this one plant. Which to me is really interesting, because as you know, I love plants. This seems to be the place where the surf usually breaks. There's usually a sandbank out there. Got a couple of lifeguard towers here. Now lifeguard towers along this beach are not common. There's a couple up this end and there's a couple right up the other end, which I'll take you to later. Everywhere in between is not manned by a lifeguard. They say that they're very short on lifeguards here. I guess the funding probably isn't there for lifeguards, hence there's not many lifeguards here. Look, you're really struggling if you get into trouble here, especially on a day like today. It's if you've been in the ocean a few times, then you'll be fine. On a bigger surf day, definitely not, I'd stay out, but on a day like today, it's fine to swim, in my opinion, anywhere along this beach, as long as you have some experience within the surf. Yeah, we're almost there. I shall continue walking, and yeah, looking forward just to seeing what this tourist hotspot is like up here, and see whether I should have stayed here or not. So let's get there. Interestingly, you can see a little bit of a sandbank right here, where the water just goes a little bit lighter to the rest of the ocean. So obviously the sand moves along the beach in this direction, goes out into the ocean again, and then gets dumped again right here. As you can see, the wave is breaking and peeling quite nicely. It's not just all breaking in the one spot on the wave, not a closeout wave is what I'm trying to say. It does have a nice little peel to it right here. Now I know it's really close to the beach, and this wave breaks when it's big, really close to the beach. Not this close, breaks a little bit further out, but is still a true beach break in every sense of the word. And for me, this is quite exciting, just seeing this. It's the first time where I've seen a wave break normally along this beach and not be a closeout. So any boogie boarders out there right now, if you want to land exactly on a beach, go for it. But yeah, it would be absolutely awesome, as I said, to sit up on the beach just here and just watch these huge waves break right in front of you. I reckon it'd bloody make the ground under you shake. That is how big it is. I encourage you all to check it out on YouTube. It is absolutely awesome. And if you haven't seen already, you do have restaurants, hotels, a few bars that line this stretch of beach. Definitely not the whole way. There is gaps between them all, but you can see the umbrellas up here. No one on them at the moment. It's really interesting. People don't really come to the beach here until after midday. The morning, you have it yourself and a few others, that's it. But come midday, up until particularly sunset, then it will get busy. People come out and watch the sunset, go for a swim on sunset, etc. But during the day, up until midday, you have it almost to yourself. It's really quite incredible. For such a beautiful place in peak tourist season, people are maybe still in bed, I don't know. It's interesting. Really steep drop off of the beach here, which says to me, good waves. Like this one coming in now. It's got a little bit of appeal to it. Maybe this is the spot right here. This is exactly like Bells Beach, where it's a steep as drop off. This is easily the steepest drop off I've seen on this beach. And I'm guessing this is exactly where the wave breaks. You see, it's a lot lighter out in the water out there than what it was down there. It's a nice one coming through there as well. Yeah, I reckon this is the zone. We've hit it. Right in front of these umbrellas. How good would that be? Having a few drinks, something to eat while watching the massive surf break here. That would be a dream. See that bloke just casting the net out there? There is so much bait fish along here. You see the birds constantly diving into the water. So, would be interesting to see if he gets any. See these birds here? Like little terns, constantly diving into the water. No luck on that occasion. But yeah, heaps of bait fish. Alright, so we've made it to the rocks. The rocks that I could see from the other end of the beach. That definitely didn't take as long as what I thought it would. Probably been walking, I guess maybe 2.5, 3k. Add on the additional K that I didn't walk up the other end, and a little bit of beach beyond these rocks. Yeah, it's probably about 4k. But yeah, cool. Finally made it. Another hotel there. Looks like it's been abandoned, perhaps, or no, it has some building material on it. Maybe it hasn't been yet. A massive Mexican flag up there. Love that. And just, yeah, what a cool area this is. Love this little cove here, just beyond the rocks there. Got a sculpture up here with hands. Little lookout point up there. What a nice area this is. Absolutely beautiful. Again, this is the first time I've seen this end of the beach, so pretty damn excited. Little headland out there. I'll zoom in on that now. It's probably the best view we're going to get of it. Right here. Little lighthouse on it. Hotel right on the end there. That would actually be pretty epic to have one of those rooms looking back this way. But yeah, what a cool spot. Let's go beyond these rocks and see what we can find. And welcome to the main hotel / tourist area of Zicatela Beach. Nowhere near as packed as what I thought it would be. Nowhere near. I thought there'd be sun lounges and cafes and restaurants lining this whole strip here. Although there's a hotel just going up right behind us there. But yeah, actually really quite nice. And I'm assuming, because of the headland right there, that this is a better area for kids to swim in. As I can see some right ahead of us now standing up, and they're about 10 metres out. Whereas if it was down that end of the beach, if you're 10 metres out, you'd be over your head. Plenty of boats about. Let's do a deep dive into this area. A little bit further in now, and still nothing what I thought it would be like. Maybe it's too early. I'm going to be here for a little while, so we'll see if it gets a bit more crowded, but right now it is a laid back, really nice area. I thought these banana lounges here would have gone about 20 or 30 deep. There's one row, and there's hardly anyone here, as you can see. I could count the amount of people. Crazy. But also really good. It's not too crowded. I'm assuming on the weekends it probably explodes, but yeah, we'll see what happens as the day goes on, because this is really interesting. And another thing, while I look at these tables right here, made me think of something that Puerto Escondido lacks, and that is street food. Now, I've been at another beach in Mexico many years ago, similar-ish to this. It wasn't as developed as this, but these beaches right here, these tables at that beach right there were full of just fish taco restaurants. I'm not sure if these guys serve food or not, but yeah, really interesting that one thing Puerto Escondido doesn't have is any of those kind of restaurants, and also no street food from what I've seen. Especially in the area where I am now, it's just all restaurants. And look, the restaurants are a bit of a rip-off, to be honest. The food quality is not there. They're obviously cashing in on the tourist dollar, which can't blame them really, but yeah, there is no street food carts anywhere, and it's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit of cheaper street food here, but so far not the case. How awesome is this trail? I wonder if I can gonna have to swim across. Let's find another way. There has to be another way. Let's go find it. But again, cool area. Now I'm assuming this sketchy looking area right here is the way to the lighthouse. Not signposted at all, but it just seems right to me. So yeah, let's hope we survive. And you come out of that little walkway there into this area here. Quiet little neighborhood area. Not really anywhere else to go other than straight ahead, so let's see what's up here. Still walking. I reckon I can hear a school. That's a hotel in there. Houses, beautiful old I'm going to call them townhouses. They're probably castles now, B&Bs, guest houses. Right, let's go up here and see what's up here. And this looks a little bit more decent. Hell of a lot more modern, that's for sure. Let's keep walking. And just as I feared, a dead end. Damn it. Right, on to plan B. Plan B has also failed. I don't think you can actually get to this lighthouse unless you walk along the coast, along the rocks. Oh well, we tried. Let's go back down to the beach, I think. But at least we got to see some side streets of Puerto Escondido and the local community up here. Nice, peaceful place to live. Yeah, I'm not going to walk any further. Right, let's go back down. Another way this time. Right, walking through this area again, and just going to go now to plan C. Let's see what's down here. I'm not going to give up yet. So this is looking good. Wow, what a cool area. Glad I took plan C. As I didn't have a plan C, I just saw this and thought, let's make this plan C. Oh, that would be awesome to live there. What a cool area. And look what we have, a walkway. Hey, hey, hey. Why didn't I take this one first? Beautiful area, love it. What a spot this is. The tent just here, maybe someone's living right here. What a place to live, absolutely beautiful. A guy about to go snorkeling right there, drying some rugs on the rocks right here. Really secluded, peaceful spot. I love it. Alright, let's continue along this beautiful path and see what's around the corner up here. This is also what I love about Mexico. Where things break, I don't care. As long as an able person can get from A to B, then it's all good for them. Who cares? And I kind of like it. None of this health and safety bullshit. It's more, yeah, let's just build it as it is. If it breaks, then oh well. As long as people can still navigate it, then that's good enough. And that's awesome, I reckon. Oh, look at this cactus here. Wow, this is amazing. That is bloody huge. That is awesome. So Mexico. You see that and you know exactly where you are. Sweet, let's keep walking. Another awesome little spot. There's this tree up here just surviving. It'd be so harsh living up there, but yeah, just kicking on. Love how they've done this area here. Oh, it's beautiful. This is interesting. We'll see if we can get past. Hola.
Hola. Ya no hay paso más para allá.
No?
No, ya está, se cayó el puente.
Okay. Those people were saying you're not allowed past. I'm just going to go down here a little bit just to see why. And that would be why. Oh no, not too bad. Oh, over there I see, it doesn't join up. There used to be a bridge. Oh, it's such a shame. There's a bridge joining those two sides. Ah, bugger. Damn. Oh well, that was an awesome walk anyway. What a bloody awesome spot. Highly recommend trying to navigate your way to the lighthouse. Although you're not going to make it, you will probably take some side streets like I did, or just take my plan C and turn left instead of right, going up those dodgy set of stairs. Anyways, here we are. We head back now. I'm dying for a swim. I'm super hot and sweaty. So let's go back and check out the beach. My mistake earlier. These tables along here do serve food. I don't know what restaurant it's coming out of. Maybe that one behind us, Restaurant El Dorado. But yeah, they do serve food, which is awesome. I'm going to find myself a nice little peaceful place along this beach and go for a swim. My God, I cannot wait. Other than a beer, of course, duh, is there anything better than a Coke on a hot, humid day where you're just sweating your balls off? I don't think so. I cannot think of anything else. Nothing hits the spot better. That is absolutely divine. Just about to go for a swim and see this plane here coming into land. So the airport is super close to, I guess you'd call it city centre. I think it's about 7 kilometres away. But yeah, What an awesome place to come in and land. Sit on the left hand side of the plane and you get an awesome view down the beach. But it's time. I can't delay this any longer. I'm desperate for a swim. This is also my camera's maiden swim. So this may end my videos or they may continue. Who knows? We shall see how my camera goes in the ocean. Oh my God, the water is absolutely divine. Maybe a little bit too warm, but who's complaining? Definitely not me. Oh, it goes deep really fast. Let's go. Ah, that's cool. No wind either. Alrighty, camera is still working. That's awesome. Cool. Whew, my God, no one else around. I'm kind of in the wave zone right now as well, so I thought let's just go check it out. Check out the power of these waves. Maybe catch one right here. It's a bit harder to with one hand. Whew. So cool, so cool. This camera is so cool, and I'm not sure if all underwater cameras do this or not, but it tells me what depth that it's gone down to, because it can only go down to, I think, 20 meters, waterproof, and it also tells me how long it's been underwater for. Finding out new things. Yeah, such an incredible piece of technology. DJI Osmo Action 5. Now, this is absolutely divine. There's not a breath of wind today. There's me and one other guy just down there in the water. A couple of hotties walking past over there. Just a spot on day for being at the beach. Ah, Mexico. Bloody love it. Now, the water isn't super clear here. I'll just go down now. Little bit murky. Looks nice from above, but underneath, yeah, a lot of murkiness. But I've heard the next place I'm going to, Huatulco, the water is a lot more clear, so it's going to be really interesting to see how this camera goes in clear water. But yeah, super awesome. A little bit worried about its waterproofness, of course, because it does cost a fair bit, this camera. You never know. But yeah, super stoked with it. Let's see if we can catch some more waves, eh? Looks like we're on here. Nah, breaking. Got a bit of a double up about it. Look at that. Hey, pretty consistent waves, I must say. It's a little bit like 13th Beach, where you can sit kind of anywhere along the beach and it'll peak up in certain areas. So just sit there, don't move too much up and down the beach, and yeah, a wave will eventually come to you. I was watching another guy swimming backwards and forwards between, I guess, breaks, but he was swimming in the opposite direction all the time. He didn't have the patience to wait, and that's the key. Just wait, and a wave will come to you like this one right here. Oh, this is perfect. Let's go. A little bit of a barrel on the body surfer. Let's get under this. Absolutely punished by that shory. Oh, so much fun. Phew. Puerto Escondido turning it on. Let's go this one. Oh, too much fun, too much fun. Smiles for days, this is epic. Here comes another one. Oh, this is a good little peak here. And another one. Nah. Would have got annihilated on that. Oh, this is so good. Loving this a lot. I'm going to be spending a lot more time in the ocean. Right, I'll just get one more. I'll put my camera away. One just here. Left-hander. Let's go. Not quite deep enough. Oh, well, there you go. We saw that the DJI survives in the ocean. No, it's just one more here. Can't stop now. Got to get one into the shore. Let's go. Perfect. Phew. This is an absolute dream. The water is absolutely perfect. Here's one here. So consistent now. Where are we going? Left? Let's go. Got little barrels for a little bit. Not too bad. Look at that. Oh, so much fun. Let's catch one of those smaller ones. Oh no, there's one behind it. Let's get this one. Bit of a closeout. Very consistent at the moment. No one else out. Oh, look at this one. Left-hander. Just non-stop waves. Big one in the background. Let's get out there. Over this one, I think there's a big one. Oh, it's over there. Perfectly positioned. Right on the side of the peak. Damn, couldn't quite get on it. Wave of the day right here. Look at this left-hand peak. That was epic. These little shore breakers are amazing. Now I do wish I had my bodyboard. Maybe you can hire one. It's going to be like this tomorrow. I might. Short little rides, but they pack a punch. Really good. Good fun. Phew. Puerto Escondido. Phew. Yeah. Let's get annihilated. A thing of beauty. How about this one here? Gotta go. This one here. Let's do this. No. Damn. Next one. It's time to get annihilated. Let's go. Oh, good fun. Phew. Right. Time to head in just 1 minute, I think. You know it's time to get out when your fingers are wrinkly in the lukewarm, beautiful water of Zicatela Beach. That was awesome. Awesome little peeling shoreys. Powerful little bastards. But yeah, good fun. I'm probably going to be so sunburnt, but hey, worth it. Whew. let's walk back to my end of the beach. Realise I've never really extended my selfie stick all the way. So, let's get a bird's eye view of the beach. Not sure if that's going to make any difference or not, but I will see when I get back. Cheers. So I just started my walk back up to the other end of the beach where I'm staying and have just noticed something really interesting. That the sand here is different to the other end of the beach. Here it's really coarse. It reminds me a lot of the sand at Bells Beach in Victoria, Australia, where they hold the surfing competition. Does coarse sand signify heavy, big waves from time to time? I don't know. Someone want to educate me on that, because it's definitely different sand to the other end of the beach and is exactly like the sand at Bells. Interesting, I think. Anyway. And just while I continue to voyage up the other end of the beach, not that I've seen the footage of this camera yet, but could not be happier with it in the water. Absolutely unbelievable. I didn't have the water housing on it because I don't have the underwater housing, but yeah, super happy with it. Super easy to use. Love the technology that tells me what depth it's at and how long it's been underwater for. Yeah, awesome. So could not be happier and can't wait to get back and look at the footage of it in the water. So anyone wants a DJI Action 5 Pro, fully encourage you to get one if you want to use it in the water, because that was super easy and really awesome. Let's continue. Another interesting thing while I continue this walk is you can't really tell the difference in the tide very much. It has gone down since this morning, but because the beach is so steep, in this section anyway, it doesn't really go in or out a lot. Like if the beach was smooth, not steep, then the water would come in and out really far, but here it doesn't. Obviously on big swell days, it's created a bit of a sand wall there, so it would come push up there during big swells. But on days like today where it's calm, yeah, there's no real difference in the tides. Also, sunsets on this beach are absolutely awesome. Obviously this is pointing west right now, sunsets over the ocean, the clouds start to roll in the afternoon, and it just lights up an absolute treat. So I'll come back here this afternoon. I've watched all the sunsets so far, which is 2. So I'll come back out again tonight, and it's just really nice just to watch the sun go down. So we shall do that romantically together tonight. But this is really nice. No footsteps, hardly any people. Such a joy to walk along here. Such a pleasure. This might be another good area of the beach to extend my pole again. I do fear that one day there's going to be hotels just lining this entire stretch. You can see a nice one up there now, but there's definitely not hotels the whole way yet. I do fear that it's going to become like the Gold Coast one day, but hopefully not. Hopefully now they've got their planning all down pat and it's not going to get much bigger or busier than this, but as we know, money talks, and I think that's the direction it's going to head in, but fingers crossed it doesn't. And welcome back to my end of the beach, the better end. And just looking at the sand, it's definitely different up this end. And the beach is also a lot better, especially up there. It's looks a lot cleaner, not as full of rubbish or anything. It's more dirt, I think, in the sand. But yeah, this end of the beach, this has a really good vibe about it. So I'm gonna walk to the end now and we'll check it out a little bit more. As you can see, this end, you've got various types of sun lounge areas. This one looks like it's attached to the hotels behind it. But these ones up here, they probably are too, but they're more accessible for the public. And they also have restaurants attached, which is awesome. Not sure what that red flag means. Usually red flag means don't swim. Maybe it means there's no lifeguard on duty. I don't know. But yeah, no issues, as I said earlier, about swimming in here because yeah, it's safe. You can deal with a little bit of undertow and get out past where the waves are breaking. Safe as houses. Alright, let's just see what's up here a little bit further. Alrighty, coming up to the main action area now, where most people are congregating. As I said earlier, it's a big backpacking community here, which made me think, why isn't there a lot of street food here? Because I went to a beach bar here for lunch yesterday. All these sun lounges are attached to hotels and restaurants behind them, and they're too expensive for the backpacker. Yeah, all meals. Once you finish your meal and the drinks, probably about $25, which for Mexico is quite expensive, and for backpackers in particular, it's expensive. So I wish some street food moved in. That would be awesome. But yeah, you can't help that. But definitely, as I think you can probably feel it already, it's a much better vibe up this end of the beach than the other end. A lot more going on, particularly now. It's 2 o'clock. From now until sunset, which is not far away, it's usually about, I think it's about 6:30. There'll be a lot more people come down here and just enjoying the sights, which yeah, it is awesome. You can hire these sun lounges. The sun lounges are hire really quite cheap for a day, and then obviously they'll come and serve you all day with whatever you want, food and drinks. So yeah, really good setup down here. Glad I accidentally chose this end and not the other end, because I literally had no idea. But also a lot more people in the water here as well. This end here, as you can see, the beach isn't as steep, so it doesn't drop off as quickly. You can walk out a fair way here, other than where I was swimming earlier, where I was in over my head after about 15 meters. Here you can walk out probably 50 meters and still not be over your head, so depending on how tall you are. But yeah, how cool is this? It's got a bit of a Bali vibe about it, but a lot more chilled and a lot cleaner. No rubbish at all. So awesome to see. And lifeguards as well. So I'm assuming, yeah, the red flag is swim between the red flags. There's one up there and there's one just here as well. So I'm assuming that's what that means. Swim between these flags if you want lifeguard service. As you can see, the lifeguard tower right there. Not sure how alert he is. He seems to be looking on his phone, but it's there if you need help. Just put your hand up and someone may or may not come and save you. That's a cool view back down the beach as well. Clouds are starting to roll in. As I said, they come in every afternoon, as does the sea breeze. But the sea breeze this is pretty much as strong as it gets now. Doesn't get as strong as Perth, that's for sure. It's really quite nice sitting here at night time with a nice breeze blowing over your body in the humidity. It's really quite welcome. Look at these houses up the back here in the hill. They're probably hotels, but what a place to stay. I'm about 500 meters back from the beach. But yeah, oh my God, I'd love to own one of those. Phew. So I thought, while I'm at it, may as well walk down to the complete other end of the beach right here and check it out. Haven't been down this far yet, so yeah, all new to me too. You can see a bit rocky, might be a bit of a reef out there. This is where the longboarders have seemed to congregate each day. Not much of a swell today for them. A lot of beginners in there I think as well. But yeah, you can imagine when it swells up, it peeling off this point break right here would be pretty fun, I reckon. But let's just go back for a walk through the most popular area of the beach, my area of the beach. I am super stoked that I accidentally chose this end. I actually didn't know that it was the best end of the beach to stay, by pure luck really. But I think as you'll see as we walk through that it's such a much better end of the beach than the other end that we were at earlier. And a little slight breeze coming in right now, as it does every afternoon. It's kind of a little bit like Perth, where after midday the wind changes. There's a little bit of a bump on the water now, and yeah, it's a welcome breeze, but nowhere near as strong as Perth. That's for sure. It's not off-putting at all. It's actually really, really nice to sit here at night time, watch the sunset with a breeze blowing in your face, which is, yeah, welcome in such a humid location. But yeah, let's just walk through this area and check it out. So many more people in the water this end. As you can see, the beach doesn't drop off anywhere near as fast. It's nowhere near as steep this end. So therefore, you can walk out a fair way here. Probably, I don't know, what are those guys? They're about 30 metres out. You're probably walking another, or up to about 50 or 70 metres out, and it still won't be over your head. Obviously, depending on how tall you are. But yeah, a much better end of the beach for swimming than the other end. Hence why I think everyone is here. And also the accommodation up behind all the palm trees here, all the restaurants and all the shops, makes it a lot more welcoming and inviting for tourists, particularly for backpackers, which puts me onto the food subject. I had food, all of these sun lounges up here are all connected to hotels and restaurants behind them. Now, they're expensive, and the food, well, I've only experienced one, and that was yesterday. The food was actually pretty crap for the price, which I would love to see street food move in here. Even some stalls just behind the beach here that people can go get a quick bite to eat. Otherwise, you're stuck with these sun lounges up here, ordering food off them, or going to the shopping street, which I'll show you a little bit later, a couple hundred metres back. Yeah, things need to change I think here, especially for the backpackers. We don't have a whole heap of money, and to spend $25 on a meal is not sustainable every day, and that's what these restaurants on the beach here are charging. And I've been to other places in Mexico where you do have like little beach shacks, and they sell like fish tacos and just normal tacos, and they're super cheap. I wish that was like this here, but unfortunately it's not. But in saying that, it is cheap to hire these sun lounges here for the day. People will come and serve you drinks and food, so it's still not too bad really if you have the money for it. But it's something that backpackers definitely can't do every day, hence a lot of them are just sitting on the sand, which is fair enough. I don't think I've ever hired a sun lounge in my life. I've always just been on the sand, so yeah, that's cool. But I think you can probably pick up a bit better vibe here than the other end. Particularly from now up until sunset, it'll get really crowded down here. Well, really crowded compared to what it is now. People just hanging out, having a swim and waiting for the sunset. It's a good vibe, so we'll come down later. I'm gonna go back to my hotel now for a bit of a rest and get out of the sun, but we'll come back a little bit later and we'll watch the sunset together. Hold hands and watch the sunset together. But yeah, heaps more people in the water this end. Just a really good end to stay in the town of Puerto Escondido. So what do? I'm up to 17,000 steps, so that's an awesome way to get your steps up. Easy to walk along this beach. 17,000 steps up and back. Perfect. Okay, my hotel is just beyond these sun lounges here, so I'll head up there now. If there's anything interesting on the way, I'll film it. But other than that, I'll see you guys a little bit later. I knew there'd be something else to talk about. Bring your thongs, Exhibit A, or sandals or any type of footwear to walk across this sand. Although it's only, was it 32 right now, the sand is bloody hot. So yeah, bring your thongs or sandals. But that's just a bit of a side view of the setup here. A little bit random, not in straight lines, very Mexico, but really good. Got a good beat going on up there, the music's not too loud. But this up here, you'll see it being bare of people right now. Not the sun lounges, just beyond the sun lounges here. Wait for it later on, coming into sunset, I'll show you the difference between this area now and just a little bit later. So I just got a little bit ahead of myself. See this area here? Look at it now, no people at all. We'll come back out later and have a look at how much this place has changed. But this non-completed hotel right here under construction signifies the entryway to the road that I'm staying on. So let's go back to the hotel and get out of the sun for a bit. See you all later. So it's just a little bit after 5:30 now, and thought I'd go and catch the sunset. But this quickly is my casa here. B&B, guest house, hostel, hotel, whatever you want to call it. I'm upstairs there. I was initially in this room, but it was too loud, so close to the road, so I got moved. But yeah, let's go and check out the beach and show you my daily walk, well, multiple daily walks to the beach. Temperature is absolutely perfect right now. Sun has gone down a little bit, so not impacting so much. Nice breeze, absolutely beautiful. But you can just see the ocean from here. So I've got about a 400 meter walk perhaps, and I'll just film a little bit on the way. So on the way down this street, you've got probably about 3 or 4 really beautiful boutique hotels, like Exhibit A right here. Absolutely beautiful, and I'm assuming they've all had height restrictions put on them, so there's no skyscrapers around here. It's really kind of, I think, family run businesses, which again is awesome. And this one here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 stories high. It's probably the highest that you'll see in this area until we get down to near the beach, where there's quite a big one being constructed, but up the back here, not big at all. I love the look of this one right here. Seems like each room has an awesome view straight into the palm tree. But from the rooftop there, that would be amazing just to look out over this area here. Still also a lot of vacant blocks, or a few vacant blocks, not a lot, but a few, which says to me that they'll be snapped up and this place will be fully constructed in a not too distant future. There's a hostel right there, perfectly located. Another hostel here where this guy just came out of. Hostels all over the joint along here, as well as just boutique hotels. Now we'll come back to this main street after the sunset. It's really good to see, but unfortunately where I was going to have dinner right there, I've just seen at the Italian restaurant, looks like it's closed. why on a Tuesday? Anyways, this street is a gold mine for everyone that owns a business here, because it's basically the only street full of restaurants that you can buy from. And as you saw just then, trucks. Trucks are common here. They make such a loud noise, but that's just because of the development of the place. And also water delivery trucks. Water is a scarce resource in Mexico in general, really. And yeah, water delivery trucks are constantly going up and down these roads. So just be aware that you are going to be impacted by noise of trucks no matter where you stay in this little community. But oh well, I love the dirt roads. I love the kind of Asian vibes here. Not fully developed yet. I think one day all these roads will be sealed and made to look clean and like, I don't know, a developed country, which Mexico is, but more of a developed area is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. So this is what I'm saying about vacant bits of land. It's dotted throughout this community here, but have a look at that little hotel there in the background. Oh, it's so funny. And then you've got this big fancy posh one right here. That would be awesome sitting on the roof up there. This one actually looks really beautiful at night time. How they light it up is absolutely stunning. So hopefully when we come back, all the lights will be on and we'll be able to see it in action. You got another restaurant in here, as you can see. Yeah. Beautiful areas wherever you go along here. It's really, really nice. And then just beyond here, we have the beach. And then just right beside this massive, well, massive for this area, hotel that's currently being constructed is my entryway to the beach. You know how I was saying before as well about have a look at this area. Remember how there's no people here before? Packed now, absolutely packed. People it's like I don't know if it's a local community or what, but everyone comes out to play volleyball this time of the night, every night. And the palm trees here are just beautiful. It's actually a really nice area. They got a bar behind this volleyball court. The first night I was here, that bar was absolutely packed. It was closed last night and it's open again tonight. The shittiest looking bar that you'd ever likely to see, but the most popular bar because it's the only one with beach and sunset views. So I'll zoom in on this bar here and look how crap it is. It's basically a concrete shell with floors and some tables and chairs. It's yeah, interesting, but really, really popular. So if you want to get in there to watch the sunset and have a few drinks, get there early. All right, let's go find ourselves a spot on the beach and wait for the sun to set, which is in about 25 minutes. But yeah, good vibes on the beach now. Absolutely brilliant. How's this dude here with his DJ setup? It's the first time I've seen this guy out here, and it's worth mentioning that there's a fair few trippers around here. It's a bit of a hippie vibe here, that's for sure. Weed is present in the air quite a bit, and yeah, like, just got a whiff of that weed just then from those girls, and yeah, so just be aware that there's a massive hippie vibe at this end of the beach at least, which goes back to how I was talking about Puerto Escondido changing a lot and not really having a plan, how it's polluted now with regards to sewage runoff. Hippies usually care about the environment, but I don't think they realise the more of them that come here, the more this place is getting damaged. And I'm assuming a lot of them now live here as well, and it's just not built for masses amount of people yet. So yeah, really interesting as why the hippies all come here. But on the backside, kind of ruining Puerto Escondido. Anyways, beautiful night. Beaches. This is the fullest I've seen the beach. There's no breeze yet tonight, which is interesting as well. Usually there's quite a nice breeze coming through, but right now there's not much. It's another view of the barges there as well. They're so lucky to have a bar like that on the beach, because there isn't any others in this area. Alright, let's find myself a spot to sit down. It's nowhere near as busy last night. There's spots to sit everywhere peacefully by yourself, but here is a little bit more difficult. But I think I might just sit somewhere here and let's take it in. I've only got, 20 minutes to go. Rightio guys, just gone 6 p.m, so we have 15 minutes now until sunset. Have a look at the beach. Every Tom, Dick and Harry is down here. I don't think there's anyone left from the little village behind us. Everyone's just enjoying a beautiful night, hanging out on the beach. This is easily the most people I've seen watching the sunset, which is amazing. Because that is amazing right there. What a sight. True to form, I got bored. There's 5 minutes to go and I thought, nah, I can't sit there the whole time. Let's go for a walk up the beach and see what's happening up here. And then I thought, well, let's just walk back down through the crowd to give you guys a bit of a peek as to what happens here on sunset, which is so close, but maybe covered up by cloud tonight. We shall see. The last 2 nights there's been awesome clouds over the whole sky, so the whole sky's lit up really quite well. No clouds above us, but where the sun is setting there's quite a few clouds, unfortunately, so we'll see what happens. Maybe it will penetrate the clouds. Oh, look at this, so many people. I do love when a community comes down and watches the sunset. It's a lot like Scarborough, to be honest, where you've got Sunset Hill in Perth. Really awesome. People trying to take the most perfect photos. Sunsets are hard to get. They never turn out as good, especially on your phone, as what you see through your eyeballs. Heaps of people in the water. It's really quite funny. This is the most people you see in the water right on sunset. During the day, nowhere near as many. At night, heaps. It is such a beautiful reflection off the water though. Very lucky to be a west facing beach and get that absolute gorgeousness. Almost there. Few minutes. Let's go. Now compare this to the next sunset I'm probably going to see. Well, it will be in Mexico again, but wait until Brazil. And the vibe on that beach compared to this beach, total different. Totally different. That's probably the proper English to use. Oh, she's coming. Getting low now. It's never not fascinating how quickly it goes down below the horizon. In a matter of, what is it, probably 30 seconds, it's gone. Yep, the cloud is gonna block it fully going down, unfortunately, but oh, how beautiful. Absolutely bloody beautiful. Traveling is the best. Bloody love it. Simply unbelievable. There's even people up on the headland rock all the way over there as well. That would be an epic spot to watch it. But yeah, awesome. Alrighty. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit more, have a sit down for a bit, and then I'm going to go find some dinner, and I'll show you that street as well. So, see you there. Here's another closer view of this area before we head up behind the palm trees here, the coconut trees, to have dinner. They're bloody loving it, aren't they? Every night, volleyball. And then this bar that I was talking about right there. A shell of a bar. And then behind me I can hear the other DJ starting to crank his music as well. Music coming from two directions. I thought he'd have a bit more of a crowd down here, but he doesn't. Seems to be just a few trippers down there. But yeah, absolutely beautiful night. Cannot fault it. Right, let's go get dinner. I am starving. This is the hotel that I was saying that's so beautifully lit up at night. It is absolutely gorgeous. But speaking about this place right here, why the hell don't they have a menu out here? There's going to be hundreds of people walking past here pretty soon. Have a menu out here, have someone out here shoving the menu in people's faces, because right now it is empty, pretty much. Yeah, crazy. Anyways, this place here, really wish I was staying in it. It looks incredible. The rooftop terrace up there, probably a pool as well. Absolutely beautiful. Right, dinner is just up here. So this is an awesome place I've just stumbled upon. Each of these huts here serve something different in the one venue. So you got the burger place here that I just ordered from, craving a good burger. You've got tacos and Mexican just there. You've got a grill over here doing, it looks like pizzas, wood-fired pizzas. You've got the drinks places here. I will be coming back here probably every night. There's no reason to go anywhere else. You've got everything here under the one roof, whatever you desire. Bloody love it. So yeah, gonna get stuck into this. Obviously, we're one of the first people here. Everyone's still at the beach, so I say get in early because the variety here is awesome. Love it. So glad that I stumbled upon this. Let's have another Coke. Ah, cheers. Nothing. And people, again, you can do shopping from the table, obviously. Cheers, guys. Demolish that. As I said, get here early because the place is pretty full now. But yeah, epic setup. I'll be back tomorrow night because the tacos from this place in particular look awesome. So I'm going to come back and grab some of them for sure. But let's go for a walk now down the walking street. The street that they have turned into a walking street at night, it's a genius idea, and I'll show you how they've done it. First off, you've got this little area here. I thought it was a bar or something like that, but it's a hairdresser's. How good does that look? And then beyond that, you've got a little bar area. And this is what they've done to make this a walking street. So you can't drive, obviously, past the chain here. They put this chain up every night. I don't know what time, it's when everyone's watching the sunset. You'll come back and the chain is up, so no cars can come down here. Motorbikes can, if they want to. But yeah, no vehicles at all, which is awesome. And then it's just surrounded by shops and restaurants, basically. All different types of restaurants as well, not just Mexican. They're catering for everyone. I've seen Italian, I've seen sushi, I've seen, what else have I seen? Western burgers and chips. Different grills, like you got a food market right here. Seems like the same kind of setup as what I was just in. About 4 booths in there, all serving something different. That is also popular. I see people in here every night as well. That's super cool. And then you've got convenience stores over here. These are pretty much the supermarkets of this area. There's no big supermarket in this area, and kind of really miss it, to be honest. Convenience stores are quite expensive, but what do? There is a bigger supermarket in town, but that's about 5 kilometers away, so you're stuck with convenience stores. And then here you've got a variety of boutique clothing stores. It really fits in with the whole area of just being boutique, small, locally owned shops. And another 2, another big one just there. Does get a little bit lively later at night, this area here, where all the bars start to get a few people in. You got clothing shops here as well. Beachwear, bikinis, skirts, everything you'd ever want. Looks like a lot of girl-based shops, that's for sure. Jewelry and more stuff in here. How nice is this setup though? Beautiful. They do a really good job of with their store designs, I reckon. And again, here they've got the chains across the road. You can see the taxis on the left here waiting. I think I mentioned that there's no Uber in this town, and it's a bit of a shame because the taxis are a bit of a scam, to the point where I walked 5 kilometers the other day from the bus station because they pissed me off with the price that they were offering. It was going to cost to go 5 kilometers about $30 Australian. And I thought, nah, I'm walking it. It pissed me off, and I have heard that they're a bit scammy here. They don't go by meters, so you have to negotiate, which, yeah, is a shame. Here's another shop here. It's like a fruit and vegetable shop. See it? Looks really nice. As I said, they do such a good job of their shop designs. Souvenirs in there. What's this one? Don't know what that is. Clothing and perfumes, perhaps. Just read perfume and sexual lube. Another clothing shop right here. Over here you've got a bar. That's cool. Do some poker nights, and then just a bar out the back there. As I said, not many people this early, but towards later in the night, all of these will be pretty full. Doesn't matter what night it is, it's Tuesday night tonight, but that doesn't matter. They will be full of people. And then another clothing shop here. I haven't seen anywhere that you can buy male clothing yet. Well, there may be some out the back there, but yeah, mostly for women. A big restaurant here. Not one couple in there, that's it. Not many people at all. It is, I guess, a little bit early. They've got a bar right here. Another restaurant here. It is really awesome having this street right around the corner from where I'm staying. They definitely don't have a street like this down the other end of town. Well, down the other end of the beach, sorry. So, yeah, really fortunate that I chose here. Another convenience store there. Yet another restaurant in here as well. Got a grill here. What's he cooking? Oaxaca Grill, Colombian cuisine, ice creams. It's a brunch and juice bar here that stays open during the night. They should probably change their name a little bit. Brunch and juice bar means earlier in the day. Then you go brunch, juice bar and dinner. And then you've got the standard hippies, always the hippies trying to sell their bullshit. Here's another one right here. Might not be bullshit, but sometimes they're just broke travellers selling their wares, but that looked quite legit, or at least he did anyway. And then you got these, how awesome are these hotels here, castles here, B&Bs, so nice. Pharmacy, well located. That is beautiful. Not a clothing shop over here for women yet again. Do they think women are the only ones to shop? I need a pair of shorts, guys. Cannot find a pair of shorts. And then we have another huge, I don't know what you call it, food hall here, really popular as well. You can see. What do they got? Pizzas, tacos, heaps of cooks, heaps of chefs in there. Another awesome thing is they've got little convenience stores just for alcohol. The best type of convenience store right there. More clothing shops. Hey, here we go. First lot of t-shirts that I've seen. Might stop there on the way back and check those out. Do you want a Puerto Escondido t-shirt? This is a nice area in here too. So well done. With a touch of class. This might be the male end of town shopping. How nice is that, eh? Really, really well done. Such a nice temperature right now too. Oh, it's beautiful. Jewelry. Getting a bit busier down this end. There's a Vietnamese restaurant there. Another bar here. This one's always quite popular as well. Again, a little bit early, but looks awesome, doesn't it? Another grill right here. Beautiful. Crepes and salads and drinks. This one here. A mezcal bar here with Slurpees. It's a hotel with attached restaurant over here. Bit of a sports bar showing basketball on the TV. I actually did see the Australian Open on the other night as well, which was awesome. Bit of a touch of home in Mexico. But see, it's kind of getting more male now, with a little bit of female dotted in, obviously. But this is the end for men to shop if you need some t-shirts. Popular bar, this one. We got this bar here, super popular, always got people in it. There's a line out the front of this one. Peruvian food. Peruvian food is popular. I'm not going to go there because I'm off to Peru pretty soon, so we'll not go there. But yeah, note a line, so it must be good. Alright, what else can we find? Surf lessons, of course. More clothing shops. They're all open, well, most of them are open during the day, but it definitely comes alive at night time. It's the time to come here and have a look around. Let's go in here. Look at this place in here, eh? It's huge. So big. Let's just have a peek inside this place, eh? That's awesome. Look at that bar there. Beautiful tables and chairs. Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic. Beach toys shop, convenience store. Coming towards the end now. Another pharmacy there on the right. This got a bar and restaurant upstairs there as well. Absolutely beautiful. This place here always has a line. I've noticed this. The other night I was about 30 deep. So people are trying to get in here. Wouldn't mind. Might just go for a walk down there and see what the vibe is about. Oh, sorry, see what the fuss is about. But it comes to a sudden, abrupt end. Got a restaurant right here on the end. And that is pretty much it, with your convenience store on the end as well. I want to go back down here. See if I get yelled at. People will think I'm pushing in. But I'm just going to see what all the fuss is about down here. I think it's various cafes and shops, but we'll go have a look. Hey, popular place. Awesome. Yeah, it's all different restaurants up one alleyway. This is really cool. Alright, so that's what this is. That's why everyone's lining up. Not many spots available down here, that's for sure. A few tables in there, but yeah, maybe they all line up to wait to get taken to their table. That's what I'm assuming happens down here. Hey, awesome. Alright. So after that big walk down this street, I didn't feel like a beer, but now I do. I'm going to probably go back to my hotel now and drop my camera off, might have a quick shower and come back for a few beers, I reckon. It's got a good vibe about it tonight. I hated it on Sunday night when I arrived, it was just too packed. But tonight, it seems really cool. So that's what I will do. Cheers, guys. And also, probably see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to hire a scooter tomorrow and go to a few other beaches. So I shall see you all tomorrow. G'day everyone, and welcome to my final day in Puerto Escondido. Now, if you haven't already guessed, I have hired a chariot for today. Have a look at this absolute beast. Cannot wait to get out on the open road, the wind going through my non-existent hair, and just exploring the beaches that are around this region. So why wait any longer? Let's go. But unfortunately, I won't be able to film while I'm driving. I don't have the camera set up for that, and I cannot afford to cop any fines. So I'll just be filming as I get to the locations. But yeah, we're sure to see some absolute beauty today. So yeah, as I said just earlier, let's get into it. Cheers. Ew, look at it. How good is having a scooter for the day? Just going up dirt roads, no idea where you're going, just a bit of an explore session. Let's see what's down here. Exactly what I'm looking for. A secluded-ish beach. Alrighty. See what we can find here, eh? It says no parking, but everyone's parking here, so I'm going to also, let's go check this out. Bugger all people around. It's probably the last beach in the Puerto Escondido region. I think it's called Playa Zicatela, or Bacoco Beach. Playa being beach in Espanol. Ah yes, I am right, Playa Zicatela. Have a look at this awesome life-saving hut here. Bit of a cross-shore breeze, quite bloody nice. Have a look at this joint. This is awesome. Well, lifesavers don't have too much to do today. Yet, anyway. It's only 11:15, so people are just getting up and about right now, but this is absolutely spectacular. Exactly why I hired a scooter. Awesome, awesome. Let's get stuck into this. So I've walked as far south as I could from Bacoco, as you can see behind me. I can't go any further, but definitely worth the walk. Check this out. Absolute bloody paradise. Incredible. Bacoco, where I was, is just over there. You can see in the distance a long sandy beach. So you just walk south along there, through the rocks. There's trails through the rocks, easy to get to. There's coves on the way, and you come to this main cove here. The beaches seem to be all attached to hotels, so unless you're staying at the hotel or you want to probably pay to park in the hotel, the easiest and best way is to walk from Bacoco, and you come to this absolute spectacular beauty. Protected from the wind. Yes, it's rocky, but still plenty of places to swim, and absolutely incredible. Bacoco is more exposed. This right here is protecting this area here, and it is exquisite. It's beautiful. It's perfect. The hotel up there looks quite old, but we're going to walk back now, and I'll just show you around on our way back just to see what we can see and show you guys around a little bit the northern end of Puerto Escondido. It's also worth mentioning that I have seen about 3 times more lifeguards here than I did at Playa Zicatela, which is interesting. They're obviously looking after the rich people and don't worry about us peasants. But yeah, really interesting, really beautiful, worth hiring a car or a scooter, or even get a taxi. I saw a taxi pull up to the Coco car park just before, so you can do either way you want. But yeah, worth coming and checking it out, that's for sure. Right, let's go for a walk back and I'll film along the way. Check this hotel out up there. It's so old. I reckon it's probably one of the originals. Absolutely awesome. Not busy here at all. People should be up and about now, so I'm assuming that the hotel is nowhere near full. Oh, there's a water slide up here too. That looks so old school. Or maybe it's just a normal slide. I'll go up there, I'll try and go up there and check it out. What a beautiful cove. It's funny how hotels, or semi-expensive hotels, not sure if this one is or not, but hotels on the beach always have the best palm trees lining them. I'm assuming they planted them when the hotel first arrived, but yeah, it's always the case wherever you go. Hotels on the beach always have the best palm trees. How's this water slide up here? That is epic. I'm assuming this once upon a time went all the way down into the ocean. That is so cool. Oh, I wish I had maintained that. I would have definitely given that a go. Maybe it was too dangerous. Who knows? But have a look at this one here. This place has some prehistoric attractions, water slides. My God, look at the place. Actually really funny. Have a look at that. That's classic. And this slide here, oh my God, you would absolutely fly down there. That would be so much fun. Ah well, the fun always has to stop at some stage, doesn't it? Right, let's continue our walk. You would have absolutely hammered down there. Have a look how steep that is. That would have been so friggin' awesome. Ah, such a shame. I bet you they're wishing they maintain that now. The best slide that I've seen in a long time. Ah, paradise. Classic Mexico right here. Have a look at the plant life. Bloody love it. Right on the beach. Have a look at them, they're huge. And you know how I was talking about the red flags the other day to swim between them? That's what I thought it meant. Well, I'm not actually sure what they mean still. So can someone please inform me? I'm sure I can Google it, but who can be bothered? Look at the rocks here. Look at the rock formations. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's continue on. Now, along with the cactuses we just saw, I also love this plant. Not sure if it's a weed or not, but how it grows out over the sand is actually absolutely beautiful. And the purple flowers on it. Yep, don't know if it's a weed, but hey, you're beautiful. And we're around another little cove here. These two have got their own little private area here. Absolutely stunning. Nice area to swim too. No rocks in that water. Beautiful. And then you come around to another little cove here. Pick your cove today. Not many people around at all. Stunning. Absolutely bloody beautiful. And then just up there you have yet another hotel, which I'll go up to in a tick, but I just want to take a couple of photos here. More plant life for you all. Have a look at the beautiful huge cactus right up there, right next to the best palm trees that I've seen in Puerto Escondido. They're all possessing juvenile coconuts. They look so healthy, and of course it's right out the front of a hotel. Have a look at this area. Now this is what you call paradise. Friggin' beautiful. Friggin' perfection. Unreal. Right in front of the beach. Oh, I don't think you can get much better than this, to be honest. So I might quickly just sneak up into this hotel and check it out, pretending I'm a guest, of course, and yeah, see what we can find, because it definitely looks worth checking out. So let's go. Beautiful setting, absolutely beautiful. Got a stage there as well. Probably have some performances on the weekend, perhaps.
We love White Road.
Oh, it's beautiful, but
You could count the amount of people here on your hand. There's 0 people here. I reckon I can count 10. My God, what a beautiful place. For probably a couple of nights. Admittedly, I think it'd get quite boring after a couple of nights, but oh, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So we've just walked from that resort over there back to where we were to start with. And it looks like on a right up here, another little hotel. Might go check that out while we're here also. I love this stretch of beach. Reminds me of home a little bit. The sand where I usually swim at Scarborough in Perth. The sand is very similar. Alright, let's head up here and check this out. Looks like we've got a restaurant up here. What is it? Pez Gallo. Probably serving some seafood. Security has gone for the minute, so let's quickly get up here and check it out. But again, bugger all people. Looks a bit newer and a bit more posh than the last resort. I'll have to check their menu out. This would be a nice place for lunch, actually. No doubt comes with a cost, but this is beautiful. My God, look at the scenes here. Absolute paradise again. Unreal. Oh, mate. Mexico, you know how to do things. You know how to make things look beautiful. Honestly, for the location, the prices aren't too bad, surprisingly. Club sandwich there, hamburger, a little bit expensive, but for the place, not too bad. Burritos, chicken wraps, crepes. Yeah, I'm impressed. May just come back here for lunch. We shall see. They also have this amazing area here. Looks like a kid's kind of pool. Love the grassed area. Haven't felt grass under my feet for a while now. Got a bar over there as well. This place is absolutely set up. Playground here. So it's called Club Bacoco. Amazing. It's almost forcing me to come back for lunch. It's that beautiful. And there's the bar over there with it. Looks like a tennis court in the background as well. Tennis table. Huh, they got it all. Wouldn't it be nice just to have a bit of money? stay in places like this for a night or two would be bloody awesome. And then you got these tables out here as well, under the beautiful shelters that you can order food from too. Oh my god. Perfect paradise. Perfect. And then we're back to the land of the peasant. The free beach, which look is absolutely beautiful anyway, so happy to be here. Looks like there's a little shack cafe type thing up there as well. I might go check that out in a minute. Usually they have amazing food on beaches in Mexico. Hopefully they got some fish tacos and I'll dive into some of those. But yeah, back to Bacoco Beach. I can't delay this any longer. Let's go for a swim. My god. Whew. Looks like it goes down pretty quickly here again. Big drop off out there. Oh, the water's just divine. Let's dive over this one. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Have a look at this. Oh my god. Yep, we're about 10 meters out and it's almost over my head. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Alright, I'm gonna swim for a bit, go get some food, and then continue on with our adventure. Like I'm a huge surfer. These right here are the best places for lunch in Mexico. Little beach shacks, along with street food, serve the best food in Mexico and are always really cheap. So if you're ever at the beach and you're wondering should I eat there or not, please do, because they are incredible. Right, so I'm going to try and find the next beach now, and if I can't find that, I'm going to come back to this one. Let's go back to my reliable steed. So I've just gone beyond the boundary of where I'm supposed to go on the scooter, because obviously I can't help myself ever, and have come to this housing estate going up here. There's a guy on the gate up there. He said 5 minutes, have a look around. I didn't think he was going to let me in, but yeah, how's these beachfront properties right here? Couldn't get any more beachfront than that. Absolutely unbelievable. And it just seems to be dotted all the way along the coast here. Little estates and housing and just beautiful, quiet, well, quiet for now, places that you can live if you want to. See, this beach is also a four-wheel drive beach. See a car coming back up there. Plenty of car tracks on the beach. But hey, what a place to live. Oh, this huge joint going up here. That can't be a house, that is massive. Perhaps it is a house. Unreal. But yeah, good to get off the beaten path and go places you're not really supposed to go to check them out. Unreal. Alright, better get out of here just in case they got a tracker on this bike and don't see that I'm outside of the zone that I'm supposed to be in, and head back towards town. But yeah, awesome little development going on here. Well, awesome, not really, because they're destroying the environment and all the sand dunes and all the vegetation, but what a place to live. You can see all the vacant properties and also houses that are under construction as we're driving out. Look at these weird ones here. That's different. Oh, never seen anything like that before. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And then the super modern, boring square ones. Oh, look at this one up here that these guys are building. Look at this old school scaffold that they're using. That's amazing. That's so cool. Love that. Exclusive little area, isn't it? Eh? Vacant block of land right here, beachfront. This would be all accommodation, I'm assuming. Hey! Right in a flight path. Jesus! Oh, jeez. Right overhead. You don't often get that on exclusive properties like this. Right in a flight path. But look at this. Vacant blocks of land right here. Assuming they've been sold. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. How is this joint right here under construction? Imagine the flights of stairs that you have to climb every day. That is so tall, so skinny. Again, really unique. Not sure what kind of view they'll get from the top floor there. It might be a restaurant up the top, which would be awesome, out overlooking the bushland. Wow, so unique. Probably should get back on the other side of the road. Oh well, let's go. See what else we can find along or in this awesome place. Another one under construction here. Awesome, really cool. Shit. Almost crashed. How is this cute little community here? I don't think it's going to stay small like this for much longer, especially looking at the development down on the beach where we're heading to. So Mexican. Or Latin America. Find these places all over Latin America. Communities. Alright, guess which way to go. I cannot remember. Let's see. We'll just wing it. Might just go up the sealed road here. Some of the speed humps are so vicious. There's little scooters bottoming out on some of them. Good park there, beautiful. What a spot. This is a basketball court here on the left. Little stadium there. School on the right here. Oh geez, this one's vicious. Jeez. Alrighty, let's find our way back. Screw it, let's keep recording. Oh, little dog. That's funny. If I was going to live in Puerto Escondido, I'd live here, away from the hustle and bustle and all the tourism. This is an awesome little community right near the beach. Clothing shop there. Massive pharmacy here on the left. That is huge for such a small community. And we're back out to the highway, it looks like. Better put the camera away. Little shops here on the corner. And this down here is the main highway that pretty much goes north to south through coastal Mexico. Buy some coconuts there if you want a drink. Not a pharmacy right there, just some different types of shops just behind us here as well. What a cool little area. Good to see. Great to see. Right, let's navigate this busy road. It's another little backstreet adventure here, but have a look at these places here. So beautiful. The ocean is just over there, the beach. Have a look at this joint here. Unreal. What a cool area. Have a look at this place just up here. Prime position. The view from that roof up there would be absolutely amazing. Another driveway just down there to someone's residence. I'm assuming these are all B&Bs as well. So beautiful. Oh, look at that hotel. Bit of a hidden gem, this one. It's we're just south of Puerto Escondido now, and probably about 5 kilometers south. Anyways, let's just go up here and see what's up here. I'm trying to find my way to a beach, so that is the aim of the game. See what's someone's driveway. They're all driveways. Alright, I'm going to find my way to this beach. Dead set feel like you're in the middle of nowhere here, and literally just 5 minutes out of town. Have a look at these places here, right on the beach. So secluded. Have a look at this. Have a look at these places. Oh my god, they're awesome. It's so cool. Have a look at these. Oh mate, awesome staying in one of those. Ah, looks like another dead end. Oh well, let's turn back and find another way to the beach. Let's try this way, shall we? This is the beauty of having a scooter. Going wherever the hell you want. So I'm having a bit of an explore. There's a taxi right here. So you can get taxis down there if you want. Wow. Man, another dead end. Maybe you can't get to the beach. I'll have to get back on my maps. But this looks like very exclusive residence. Very, very exclusive. Bugger. Right, I shall check my maps. So I've just decided to go it on foot. There's no other way in except for just past here. Bit sandy for my little scooter. But yeah, let's see what's up the end of this track. Alrighty, this is looking good. So private beach frontages for all of these places. Lucky bastards, and this is the only path in for anyone that's on a scooter or on foot. How bloody beautiful. And secluded. Come on now, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Absolutely friggin' beautiful. Got two girls down here and they're pretty much the only ones on the beach. Got a few more people down there and an umbrella. That's it. Unreal. Be rude not to go for a swim here. Let's do this. So that was a bit of a mission finding this beach, but I think it's going to be worthwhile. This looks absolutely divine. Again, a pretty quick drop off. Oh man. Is it rocky? I don't know. It's not as clear as the northern beaches. I don't think it's rocky. But take the quick drop off away. This is not quick at all. Let's get under it. Oh my god. That is divine. Look at the pelicans. Phew. The backwash. Have a look at this. Whoa. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go again. Phew. Alrighty. This is good fun. Doesn't get deep here quickly at all. Catch some waves here. Ah, good fun. Let's get on one. This one looks alright. Building up. There we go. Hey, good as gold. What a spot. Phew. Yeah. Loving life. How good. How bloody good is this? The ocean to myself. Unreal. Unreal. Cheers, guys. This is an absolutely awesome beach for it not getting too deep too quickly and some great waves coming through. Like this one. Hey, bloody surfer. Loving all the birds flying over as well. Constant stream of seabirds, pelicans. Awesome, awesome place. This looks very, very good. Phew. Good fun. Good fun. Hey, wave of the day. Oh god. Got some power behind it. Almost took your shorts off. Final wave. Oh, this looks good. Final wave. Final wave is the best wave. I have no idea what this beach is called, but in my opinion, it is the best in Puerto Escondido. Look, two chicks up there, another person down there, two people down there, no one else around. The whole beach to ourselves. Unreal. So bloody good. So worth the adventure. South Puerto Escondido, about 5 kilometers. You can see down the end of the beach down there. I'll see if I can zoom in. You see the rocks? You probably can't. There's rocks down there. That is the headland of Zicatela Beach. So around that corner is where I'm staying. We hit the highway, drive a little bit, go through the maze up here, and it is absolutely unbelievable. Have a look at this joint up here, would ya? Again, no one here. 0 people. Incredible. Right, I'm gonna head back to town. That was awesome. See ya later. While we're here, may as well just have a quick little sticky beak of this place that has 0 people in it. Unbelievable. Look at that. That would be incredible to watch the sunset from here. There's a pool up the back here as well. Massage hut, it looks like. What an unbelievable residence. Or hotel. I'm assuming it's a hotel. Maybe they're all individual separate rooms. They've all got a pool. That is unbelievable. So, may as well bloody finish the video from here. This video, once again, has gone for an incredibly long time, but it's worth it, in my opinion. If you don't want to watch the whole videos, that's fine, but the Mexican videos are going for a long time because the places I've been to so far are bloody awesome. Have loved Puerto Escondido, well, most of it. Again, like I said earlier on, I'd love to see this place back in the 70s before all of this development, before all the mass development in the city centre. But in saying that though, it's still an absolute pleasure to come here. Really stoked I came here. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted from Mexico. Years ago when I came to Mexico, I came to beaches like this, and it's good to see they still exist, and they are literally everywhere. The whole coast of Mexico is absolutely incredible, so bloody awesome. So awesome to see it again. And that's going to continue. Tomorrow I'm off, what is it, 2 hours, I think it's south, yeah, 2 hours that direction, to Huatulco. Again, I don't know how to bloody pronounce these things, or cities, or whatever, but yeah, 2 hours on the bus south. I think it's about 100 kilometers to another beachside destination. I've heard that it's a bit more resorts, all-inclusive resorts down that way. I've also heard the water is a bit clearer. So really interested to see the difference between what is a bit of a hippie commune of Puerto Escondido to where the rich people hang out down Huatulco. So yeah, we'll see, I hope, some big differences in the landscape and the sights and the scenes that we're going to see. So yeah, let's hit that up tomorrow. But really hope you enjoyed Puerto Escondido. I think I've said enough to encourage you all to visit this special part of the world. Absolutely bloody beautiful. Alright guys, signing out now. Cheers and thanks for watching again.